Well, hello once again, YouTube, and welcome back to Crow's Less Lethal. It's been a little while now, but for good reason. And like I said at the beginning of the year, I was going to start doing something a little differently. Now, a couple of things. Number one, my launchers are fairly heavy because I like a lot of optics and so forth. Tack lights, scopes, and all that. And they're a little sturdy, they're a little heavy. So in order to lighten them up, I decided to incorporate carbon fiber products on them. Now, that's on the personal side. As a whole, there's hardly anything out there as far as what I like. I'm not to say that the things that are out there that are bad. It's just that I have my own personal taste. So, not with that being said, I'm going to show you some of the things that I've come up with that I like. Some are already out there in some form or fashion, but I'm going to be doing things the way I want to do them because I have a little bit more control when it comes to carbon fiber and 3D printing and so forth. So I'm going to be producing my own style in a lot of things, and some are already out there, but I'm just going to be adding to them. But nonetheless, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started and take a look at some of them. And then after we finish taking a look at some of the products here that I'm going to be showing you, we're going to get up and we're going to go over to the table and show you how they look on the actual launchers themselves. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Now, number one is barrel extensions with the alligator tip. Twist cover, just twist off on the tip. Okay. And screw on. This is 22 mil with a 22 mil cap and over 5 inches long on the extension. And they come in pairs on the website. Now this one here is the 686. It's a little over, I think it's around 4 inches long. And it's a 7/8 thread. Okay, it's a 7/8 thread with a 22 mil tip, and the reason for that is because most of the suppressors out there now 22 mil. However, I can do a 7/8 thread and I can do a 7/8 thread on the top. Really doesn't matter. I'm going to have them both on the website at some point. So let's take a look at some of the suppressors and go from there. Let's start with this one. Now this one here is a little unique. For what it does, it recesses over the barrel about 2 inches, and then it goes into a 22 mil thread or 7/8, whatever I prefer, and then it converts into a 0.686 diameter extension. Okay. Let's take a look at another one. Now this one here, basically the same principle. Okay, 0.686. You can see the barrel inside there, and it screws in about 2 inches as well. It could be a 22 mil, whatever I prefer, 7/8 thread, and then of course 0.686 extension. Now, this one here is probably my favorite. Because it's straight, it's solid, and once again, it's the same principle, screws in, basically the same thing, and it also a 0.686. Let's take a look at the last one here. Now this one is really unique. I'm going to be doing these. This one here is a sample, and if you look in there, you can see the rifling there. This is a 1 in 10 twist. Okay, this is a little bit too extreme for less lethal home defense for what I do. It's too extreme. So what I'm going to be doing is a 1 in 18 twist and a 1 in 28 twist, which is going to be more appropriate for what we do in the less lethal. Okay, now if you have a real firearm, a 1 in 10 twist may be okay, but for what we do, we don't need that. This is just for an example. So, okay, That being said, let's go over and take a look at some of the other products and what they actually look like on the launcher themselves. Let's go take a look. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started with these two. These two are the FSCs. We've got an OD green. We've got an all black here. I'm not going to go into too much detail on the accessories here. Basically, it's just to show you what they look like on the launcher themselves. We'll start off with the 5-inch suppressor here that goes off into a 0.68 diameter extension. We'll follow up with the 10-inch King Cobra foregrip, the pistol grip, bottom cap that tapers off. I love that fit and finish look. And we also have the Buster buttstock that recesses over the entire tank. Sometimes I like my tanks to show, sometimes I don't. In this particular case, I don't. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take these two off, and we'll put up a couple of more and talk about those as well. All right. All right, guys, let's go ahead and finish up with these last two here. And basically, you know, they're going to come modded out just like the other two FSCs with the suppressors, with the King Cobra foregrip, with the Buster buttstock. The only difference is that these particular Buster buttstocks, they come with the cheek rest. Now, at the end of this video, there's going to be some pictures that's going to give you a closer look at what they look like. And you can see a lot of the detail and so forth, but these are just pictures to show you what they look like on the launchers themselves. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to wrap her up. Until next time, stay tuned. There's going to be a lot of other products coming out. Make sure you keep an eye open. Until then, Crow's Less Lethal.